got to class this morning, and I have a guy who goes to church with us who does pressure washing. And so I think he said he has around 130 recurring accounts that he did pressure washing for, but he just recently retired. So I'm going to try to text him right now and see if I can't maybe buy some of the accounts, or like if he'd be interested in selling some of the accounts to me. And so we'll see how that goes. That would be a big upside though for our winter services. Whenever we start kind of pushing down on pressure washing during the winter, that would be something that we can make good money with, and that would be where we could get all of our leads because they're all recurring. So I'm about to text him. We just got to class, and we'll see how that goes and how my projects go today that I forgot about till yesterday. So see how it goes. So we just grabbed our parts from Hoyt's here, where we get all of our equipment and stuff. We grabbed some bolts for some of the combi engines and ordered some other parts. So they've got the rack over here all kind of adjusted up and everything like it needs to be. We've got this rack, we've got to adjust these bolt things here, and then we should be all set. So trying to get everything kind of back to set up again. So this is we're going to put in a landscape bed here with metal edging. So this will be the shape of it right there. And we're going to put rock into that landscape bed. So the main issue that they have is drainage issues. And so you can kind of see back behind here, it's being corroded by the water. So the water is just washing it out back in there. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put in a French drain that goes around the house here. And so why we're not regrading this all is because of these vents here. We would have to have someone that's certified to be able to, a certified mason, to be able to come in here and lay brick around it, regrade it, and you take a chance of dirt getting into those vents and everything. So we're just gonna run French drain through here, and then bring in and put landscape beds over top of it. And so we'll have a pop-up grate there, pop-up grate here, and then it's gonna run out diagonally to this. This is the lowest spot right here, and we're gonna bury right there a 50-gallon drum, fill it halfway with rock. And so price out to bury that. We'll need to rent an excavator for a day or two, possibly a week, depending on the rental costs. And then running over to this side, here's their other drainage issue. They're getting water that's piling up here on this little area. And so we're gonna want to run a drain starting here all the way to that side. We're also gonna hook up to the gutter here, and we're gonna have to bust through this concrete or run the gutter across there and then dig down. We should be able to do that with the excavator. They said not to worry if we need to remove any of these bushes. They don't really want them anyway. We'll have to use a jackhammer to bust out this concrete here, or this asphalt, and then we will put new asphalt over top of that. So pop-up drain, French drain, pop-up drain, and then a T right there. French drain, connect to the side of our T, and then run it to the lowest point in the backyard, which is about 20 foot in. You can see there's like a hole back there. Right there is where we'll be putting in the French drain. And so we will be installing it there, filling that with rock. So these will be two separate French drain projects. Then Rick's getting a project management video for all of his fine trimming, but that's this project. I told her that our range would probably be anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000. So just get a price on that, and we'll shoot it to her sometime tonight. So just a quick update on Mr. Scammer himself. We got a check in the mail from him today for $20,000. The check is from a company. It was mailed from a concrete company in Tennessee. The name on the check is different than that company, as well as the signature on the front of the check. It was signed by someone different than who wrote the check. So we're 110% positive that it's not a real check. We're gonna run it by the bank and see if they can't put a hold on it and see how, if they can't run it slower to make sure that it's a scam, before we take it to the police or anything. So we'll see kind of how that goes. That's the update on that. He keeps messaging me every day, and so aggravating, but I'm kind of having fun with him at this point, just messaging back crazy stuff to him and trying to be all over the place just to give him a hard time, because anytime he's spent trying to scam me, even though I know he's a scam, is time he can't be spending scamming someone else. So we got Ultimate Frisbee tonight, and we'll run there, get some dinner. I started a new diet today, so I'm trying to drink a protein shake, either one in the morning or one is like a late night snack, and then for lunch I'm trying to eat a salad, and for dinner I'm trying to get something that's meat. So that's kind of my goal or my new diet. So we'll see how that goes. I'm feeling a little better today so far, because blizzards obviously aren't the most healthy. So we'll see how it goes and see how long I can hold up and doing that before I cave. So I just got the quote for the customer that we did earlier quoted out. So I'm trying to hide your information here, but you can see how we price everything. So we give all of the line items for like what materials we'll be using. We have everything that we'll be doing that's included in labor, our equipment rental. So we don't know if we'll need an excavator or a ditch witch. Part of it depends on just what's available at the time. And then we have a delivery fee. We have down here, you can see the debris removal fee. Then it says we'll need to pull a permit, but other than that, we're ready to get started. So this is just kind of a note to the customer here. And then these are the terms of the quote. Down there are the terms. So then you can see we take 50% deposit in order to start the job, and then they can see their total there. And so they have the ability to accept this online. And so that's they can do that through their client portal. So this is what the customer sees when they click on the link that we send them. So you can see we have our mascot up here and our company name. And so then they basically see everything that we see. They can see how many line items. So this one's optional. They can select or unselect it. And then down here it says request changes, where if they have like any questions or anything like that, or they can approve it. And so when they approve it, then we just get it scheduled and then do anything that we need to before we need to start the work. So you said take it to a teller at the bank, because that'll be easier?
No, you can just take it to the machine. It should be much more easier for you to process the deposit.
Oh, okay. Which teller do you want me to take it to?
You can just take it to any ATM machine around you, the nearest one.
Oh, an ATM machine?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't really trust those. We like using tellers or going through the drive-thru.